All right, so I think I'm live now. Uh, let's see. Okay, let me check my setup. It's currently raining here, so I think you can get yeah. There's lots of noise at the background now. Uh, yeah. So wait, today I'll be looking at a project that I worked on back in 2019. It's basically a tax management app. I saw a certain cool UI and I decided to uh, clone it. And after cloning it, I was like, let me just write some back into it. And I think back then I was also learning serverless. So I was like, yeah, if it's the case, then let me just use serverless for it. Yeah, so I'm just like, let me just use serverless for it. So I use serverless for the backend. I deployed it, and it was working. Then later on, I'm like, most people were struggling with deploying the serverless because they had to get an AWS account. Then in that case, I was like, then it's better I rewrite the entire backend from serverless to a normal like REST API Node.js thing. So yeah, I did that. So now when you go to my GitHub repo, you should probably see it. Let me bring it here. All right. So yeah, so this is basically the project on my GitHub repo. Uh, what is this? Okay, yeah. So so basically this is how the app looks like. So if you look at the app, it's not all the screen that we have in the app currently that is here. So this UI that someone did and I cloned, but the UI was limited, so I had to improvise myself. Right. So yeah. I had to do lots of improvise and then look at other apps and how they did their stuff and also implement the same thing. So we'll just be looking at improvement that I plan of doing to this code base because it still works. Uh, for instance, I'm using I think the latest version of Flutter, and it still works with the latest version of Flutter, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah. So currently our app is running. As you can see. Um, Also, I think I'll quickly take some time to explain the code base. And before I do that, so in the README, if you want the backend, you can get the backend code here. So there's an API for uploading files and another one for the normal backend. I think I merged the uploading files into this because people have to like deploy that one also separately, which was a bit expensive for other people, so I had to just merge it into one. So yeah, everything the backend is here. You can get the code, create a Postgres database, run the migrations, and then yeah, then you can deploy it. Currently I think I'm using Render for my deployment. Um, it's pretty cool. I was using Railway, but my trial my trial period was over, so I had to switch. Okay, so currently, yeah, I have the database here, the service here, the uploader here. So yeah, it's cool. You can try it out. Um, okay, let me just minimize. So let us go through the code base. So the code base, this is a typical Flutter app. We have our assets file, our assets folder, and lib folder, and any other thing that I'm sure you're conversant to it. So in the YAML file, there are a bunch of packages that I'm using. I've updated all of them now, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we have our asset folder that contains all our assets. I'll probably make see if I'm using this. Am I? Yeah, I'll probably make some editing to that folder. So Now I prefer using Spider. So Spider is a utility that you can use to create classes from images, right? So instead of calling images as strings, you just call them as properties like of a class. So yeah, I'll be doing that also. And looking at the UI, there were some things that I actually missed. And I'll be implementing all those one. So I'm just going to implement one now. I look at the rest later on. So yeah, I actually have my backend running. So as you can see, my backend is running over here. So yeah, the file plus is also running here. So okay, so that's it. All right. So the login went. We are logged in. We have a data here. Now the improvement that I want to do is somewhere here, right? So this reminder. So when you check this or when you turn this on, it's supposed to display. I mean, according to the UI, right? It's supposed to display. Let me see if I can bring this up again. Yeah, it's supposed to display. Yeah, this over here, right? It's five before this, so we need to add that. I'm not going to write the logic, so I'm just going to add the UI. So let's do that. Let me see if I can remember where that code is. It should be under tags. Create tags. Good. I mean, I'm actually a little amazed how I organize a folder. I may try to improve it or just leave it as how it is. So I think after date and time, yeah. Then we have each theme. Uh, yes, select a theme. No, not this. So I'm trying to locate where I should have broken this down into bits. Should have made it easier. Okay, I think here, right? So it's supposed to be here, just under this. Right, so I'm going to we're going to have a role, and just let me quickly refer back to my UI. Let me bring it somewhere. Bring it to my other screen so that I can have access to it. Yeah. So we have then you have a column. Sorry, new keyboard. Then we have text, which is notify. I think I should have used VS Code so I can be getting the real time changes. So I just switched my keyboard, so I'm finding it difficult to. Uh, I'm getting used to this one. Just copy. I think it's the same as the text property is the same as dates. So I'm just going to use this. Select your theme. Ah, okay, yeah. Big mistake. So I'm going to use not this. Again, on this, yeah, this. I'm going to use this. All right. So I need to set the cross as this to start. Then the next thing is we have a row. And in this row we have a text. So I think this supposed to be a text field. Yeah, looking at it, I think it's supposed to be a text field, just like this. So again, I'm going all the way to the top. When and I'm going to get that particular field. All right, so we have this. We the number of lines will be one. I think by default, let's say 15. Yeah, let me do it. Right. Okay, so let me change this text to reminder. Reminder text field. This should be a number. Uh, it's no capitalization here. Okay, okay. That's it. So I'm just going to go all the way to the top and create all these fields. So first of all, we have the focus node. The focus node is basically just used to manipulate the focus of a particular widget. It's not only for the text widget, but any widget. Then we have the text field. I mean, in this here, me. I'm going to change this to be somewhere here to minor. All right, so we have this. Now, not really used to Android Studio. Okay, so we have this. So let's see over here. We need something at the end. Again, let me switch to our UI. So we need this thing here, right? So that's what we are going to do next. All right, so I'm going to basically use a widget, right? It's in the continuo side, but I think it should work. So let's go Cupertino, sliding, sliding. Okay. So this All right, so we're going to use this widget. So this widget, let's see this with a background of gray. Let's see what properties I have. Children. So instead of children, I'm going to say the first index is text. That says so minutes. Let's leave this for now. Um, yeah, just style it at once. So the weight and size. Well, okay. So I'm just going to duplicate this. This is one. So this takes a type. So let's say it should take a type. Yeah, takes a type. Yeah. So we have our children. No, sorry, this is our. Then we have another property called on value change. Value change. What does it do? So for on value change, we need to set the index. So going all the way to the top. I'm going to say int current index is 0. And somewhere here, does it require index group value? I'm going to say current index. Then over here, maybe we can use access state and say current index is equal to value. Then somewhere here, if we can set some color to I think for now. This is nullable. Let's see what we have. Oh, big mistake. So this should probably be suffix. So instead of having it, I think suffix, right? Then I can get rid of the row. Okay, I mean we can improve this, but it's not so bad. So we have this. See if I can improve it now. So something like the background color. the gray is too much. You see, sorry, wait, opacity 8.5. Still, just have to reduce it. Hmm. Alright, we will need to change this. So, where's the so for the term, I'm just going to use because I know we have yeah, I know we have a dark mode to this. Yeah. So, I'll fix. Yeah. So basically that's it. We have to fix this also. This doesn't look great. We have to fix this. Yeah, but yeah. Before this, let me quickly write this logic. Shouldn't take much time. So you're going to have I'm going to wrap this entire widget in something we call the visibility widget. Right. So and visible this will be uh, uh wait, let me see if I can just wing this. Okay, good. Switch. So if switch is it is true, right? So I mean basically what you're saying is if this is true, then you want to display this. Else then you want to get rid of. Okay, we're supposed to get rid of everything. All this and bring it. Which can bring it to the top. Oh, okay. So, no. Can I bring it to the top again? Alright. This. Oh, I think I may have introduced a bug somewhere. So let me just create those. Yeah. Remove this. Wrap this. Hmm, even more. I'm going to wrap the entire column. If I'm going to move this guy inside it, I'm going to wrap this entire thing. So go. Right. So I think there was a lot of improvements we have to do. We have to divide this here, which is pretty bad. This. So we need to get rid of one. Right. Yeah. We need to get rid of one. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's it. Um, I'm going to actually list all the issues that I can identify with the code, and then we'll go through it one after the other and fix all of them. Right. So yeah, basically that's it. Uh, not much. Just yes. Right. That's it.